Spring has sprung here in Baltimore, and although it's a little bit cool today, we're excited to see the sun. You may be noticing that my voice sounds really boomy. I'm still against the orange wall, which you may have become familiar with in the last couple months of video blogs, but I've moved space, and so there's nothing in this room. Here, I'll show you. There's some shoes. Those are my legs. But it's an empty room. So the acoustics are really good if you want to record something that sounds like you're in an empty room. Anyway, these are the things we're going to be discussing on this week's video blog. The second thing I wanted to talk about is that it's April, and the first day of April is April Fool's Day, right? So I thought, why not just spend the whole month being kind of foolish? And so I'm taking every opportunity I can to just try new and interesting things. And two opportunities I wanted to alert you to because I think they'd be fun for you too. I've always loved Twin Peaks, and tomorrow night, Saturday, April 10th, at the Wind-Up Space, I'll be singing a couple of Twin Peaks songs with the White Lodge. This is a whole celebration of David Lynch and his music and his art, and you should come out. It's going to be a wonderful way to spend an evening, and I'm excited to sing these songs that Angela Badalamenti wrote for the Twin Peaks score. It's going to be wonderful. We rehearsed last night, and I'm going to show you a short clip of that rehearsal now. Alright, wasn't that cool? So the second foolish thing that I'm doing is not really foolish, but it's kind of like on a list that I had of things that I've always wanted to try. And so Brian, a fan of Ellen Cherry, plays tuba in a band called Ain't Misbehavin', and he asked me to come to rehearsal one night. And I did, and then we talked afterwards, and he said, well, what if you sing a couple of songs at one of our shows? And I thought, that'd be kind of interesting to try. So I learned a couple songs, we had rehearsal last night, and we have a gig coming up April 25th in Ellicott City, and you can find out details at ellencherry.com. So I'm really looking forward to both of those shows, and I hope that you are too. There's a lot more playing going on in May, June, and July. Some touring for those people that aren't in Maryland. We're going to be doing a Southern tour in October that we've already started planning. And some really fun stuff coming up in May with poetry. So that'll be a little teaser for you. The last thing I wanted to talk about was my good friend Peter Davis is holding his Better Branding Seminar at the Creative Alliance on April 17th. I went to the seminar back in the fall, and I found it to be incredibly beneficial. Whether you're an entrepreneur, small business owner, artist, author, musician, poet, dancer, whatever, if you have a story to tell that you're trying to get people's attention, and I know it's really hard because there's so much stuff screaming at you with Tumblr and StumbleUpon and Twitter and Facebook and websites and radio and everything. This can be a way to kind of cut through that with a really great story, and that's what Peter helps you do. You can find information at creativealliance.org. I believe the seminar is on April 17th. It's well worth your time and a great investment in yourself and also learning about the story you're telling. I find it beneficial because I'm a storyteller, so I hope to be telling stories to you very soon. Come out to a show. We have a lot of exciting stuff coming up in the summer. I'll be adding dates to the schedule very soon. See you soon. Get out and get some vitamin D in your skin, and take care.